What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, these are 6 harsh truths about women that men learn too late, and this is also why men are done with chivalry and romance. All right, a lot of dudes think chivalry and romance are the same thing. No. As a matter of fact, I took the screenshot. Chivalry is a set of values and behaviors that emphasize honor, kindness, and courtesy. All right, that is all. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking things down and explaining to you why women don't really deserve this type of treatment anymore. Okay, and I've always felt this way for a long time now. Chivalry isn't when you're attracted to a woman. Chivalry could be you opening the door for a woman. Chivalry could be you seeing a woman carrying heavy bags. And I know I'm probably going to get some pushback on this, but you just need to understand the difference. So you could see a lady with heavy bags. You could hold the elevator for a woman. Okay? You could see a woman's she's sad. She's in a sad state of mind. And you give her a compliment to boost her up. Anything along those lines. What thanks do you get for that? You get no thanks for it. See, you can even put yourself in the line of danger defending a woman's honor. And I'm not saying that. See, this is why I'm very polite to old women. If a woman, she was older, she tripped and she fell, I would help her up. If I saw her purse get snatched, I would probably go after it. But that's only because you could feel for your mother. But really? I remember I seen a chick getting jumped on by some dude and it looked like they were in a relationship. I just let it be because I've seen this happen before in my own life where you will try to help the chick and she will then turn on you. That's my boyfriend, and start jumping on you with him. So it doesn't make any sense. And I know you guys are like, what? But I'm going to get into the 6 harsh truths. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Number 1, women don't motivate men to be chivalrous. Men need to be motivated to do certain things, to move a certain way, okay? So I remember one time I held the door open for this chick, not even attracted to her, but she was cute. This chick just walked in, didn't say thank you or anything, and I had to say, "You're welcome." And she turned around and said, "Oh, thank you." But I could tell by the way she was moving, she thought that she was all that in a bag of chips anyway. She lived in her own little universe. It was absolutely hilarious, all right? So the next time, is a man going to be motivated to be nice and hold the door for a woman, especially a woman who is cute, pretty, attractive, whatever? Think about that. No. Most men, even with the romantic stuff, simping, being attentive, it got them nowhere. Ask me how I know. When women say they like flowers and all this stuff, like being romantic, it's a complete lie. I have 3 different stories in my life. One of the stories, I bought $80 roses. With the tax, I think it was like $100 roses. Walked them halfway across town. Am I with that chick till this day? Oh, I'm being petty. The last time I took a chick out on a date with flowers and this stuff and tried to be romantic, where did it get me? Am I with this chick today? Absolutely not. There was another time, came in a chick's job on Valentine's Day, flowers and chocolates. All the other workers were looking and they were impressed. Am I with this chick now? Absolutely not. So most men have went out of their way to be nice to a woman and it got them absolutely zilch. 0, nothing. They looked like a loser, a clown, a bozo, a dummy. Dumb, stupid. So what did it get them? Nothing. And when you ever think you're doing too much, because check this out. Just because you got rejected or just because it didn't go in your favor doesn't mean you have to do it again. Guys, I always give grace. I always give grace, a one-off, even 2 times. That's 3 times. So now do you understand why I operate the way that I operate and get king's treatment? Now do you understand why my woman rubs my feet? My woman buys me groceries. My woman does my laundry. My woman handles all my cooking. I don't cook. Because tried it your way, and what happened? Nothing. So men are not motivated to be romantic and to be chivalrous anymore. Number 2, women do not want to be equals. See, chivalry and equality don't mix. They don't go hand in hand. They do not mix. See, this is the thing about defending a woman's honor. A lot of women are out here willy-nilly thinking that they could stand up to a man. That's why women put their hands on men, because they expect you not to do anything back. That's not equality right there. Women saying they don't want to go 50-50 on anything doesn't make sense, because now you guys out earn men. You actually have the bag to bring forward in a situation. So you have the bag. You want a dude who has the bag so he can make your life better. I.e., my money is my money and your money is my money. See, this is a harsh truth. Men don't understand this, and that's why they walk into situations blindly. See, when you were the provider type before, it was needed because she couldn't provide for herself. Now women can provide for themselves. So why do they need you to be a provider? To elevate their bag. See, I always tell you guys, think like that. So is what I'm saying out of this world, or is it the truth? It's the truth. That's why women don't like 50-50 anything, because they know, and if they don't like 50-50 on the other side, they're looking for experiences that they wouldn't even do for themselves. But if you notice out here, women are actually saying, well, when we like fine dining and we like to be taken out and flown out and all this stuff, we do that for ourselves already. Okay, if you do that for yourselves already, then why do you need that to happen to make a genuine connection with someone? See, dudes are done with the bullshit. Dudes are done with romance. It makes no sense, because when you put it in a form like that, you actually understand that it's just games being ran on you. What you won't do, another man will. Nah, see, that's where that whole strong and independent thing comes from. Because if another man would, you wouldn't have to scream from the top of the mountains, I'm strong and I'm independent. I ask my chick this all the time. We joke, it's an inside joke. You strong and independent? She says, no, I'm not. I'm weak and codependent. Can you get that from up there? I can't reach. And I'll go get something from the top shelf. It's like some funny joke, but it's so true. You see how in tune me and my chick are? Because we don't go off of this BS romance, chivalry type of stuff. No, she earns my protection, so I protect her. My mom has earned my protection, so I protect her. And any other woman in my life that has shown me love and care, I protect them. But protecting women, throwing yourself in the line of danger and the line of fire, you shouldn't really be doing that anyway, because they're equals. They put themselves in dangerous situations. And the reason why they put themselves in dangerous situations, because in their fickle mind, they actually think they're equal to a man. Number 3, women are never truly single. There is always someone in the background that they don't want, or that they're saving for later, that was actually trying to play the nice guy role. Okay? So when you first lead, right, trying to be very romantic, it's for no reason. A guy has tried it before. So you doing that is just trying to give her more attention that you don't even realize you're giving away for free. Like she doesn't have to earn anything. You're just handing it over on a silver platter. Meanwhile, maybe not just one, but multiple dudes tried to be nice, tried to be a nice guy. And she said, you know what? Hold off on that, put them on the back burner, and went to a dude that she was sexually attracted to. See, I'm never trying to sound immature in these videos. Actually, I'm trying to break through to men and tell them that if you think logically, you're actually being mature. Do not let women play and tug at your heartstrings with the emotional BS. Okay? Because women are never truly single. There's somebody that wants them that they don't want. There's somebody that they kind of want, but they're not sure about. There's a guy that they really want that they can't get to. There is someone in the background. That's why when you get a chick's number, don't get hyped up off of anything. When you get a number, it means nothing. There's a bunch of other dudes talking to her in her phone. So why would that motivate men to be romantic and chivalrous? If men are waking up and they actually understand that harsh truth. Oh, I don't have to do too much. There's been a guy before me that tried to do too much and he wasn't good enough. So why would me doing the most make me good enough? No, it would just make me like that dude. And see, that's why I tell you, you can have your looks together about you, but your actions and behaviors, if you're acting like another guy, she's just going to put you in that category. Number 4. Okay. Women want to be dominated by men. They want strong, assertive, aggressive men to take charge. Deep down, that's what they want. They can say all this stuff outwardly, but that's what they want. Most men want a woman who has respect for herself, that is quiet, that is feminine, okay? So check this out with this ratchet behavior out here. Most men don't want to put you in your place. See, me, naturally, I put women in their place. You know, recently, me and my chick were at a store, and the cashier at this store tried to give me an attitude, tried to tell me what she was going to do. And I always have this second to think before I do things. And I look And I said, no, you know what? I'm going to quarterback this. This is what you're going to do. You're going to do this, and then me and her are going to leave. She looked at me like her jaw dropped, but she kept her mouth closed. She didn't be combative. She didn't say anything back. See, even in a situation like that, she understood who she was messing with. You just naturally put women in their place when you're a masculine man, but most dudes don't want to go over the top to put a woman in her place. Women act crazy, think they could talk to you however, and you're supposed to override all of that resistance and disrespect to put her in her place. And then they'll say, well, you're not assertive enough, or you're not dominant. No dude is putting his hands on you. No dude is going to sit there and argue with you like that. See, most men are going to tell you the truth, keep it pushing. But to be dominated, okay, they want you to just be super aggressive with them at certain points. And that's not how it's going. See, that's why women always say, oh, I'm this way and I'm a strong woman and this, that, and the third. And so I need a man who's going to make me safe or put me in my feminine. It makes no sense. When a woman realizes she's in the presence of a man, she just acts right and she cooperates. When women don't have respect for men, they act like wild wildebeests. Straight like that. And if somebody has a problem with what I'm saying, you need to check yourself. It is not your job to be this dude who's super aggressive for no reason to keep a chick in line. Chicks naturally fall in line with men who are men. Now let's bring it to the bedroom. See, this is why dudes are in sexless marriages. There's no motivation there too. Because women deep down want to be dominated. That's why you can't be making love to them and really giving a damn about pleasing them in the bedroom. See, unless you get off on it, if you're good sexually and you have skills, like I do, I get off on women having an orgasm. I get off on women having a good time. But at the end of the day, it's not super important to me where I'm like, yo, I got to do a good job. I got to lay it down in the bedroom. It's just sex. That's all it is. I don't know this chick from a can of paint. Now, my chick, yeah, I care. Any other chick, they're just getting smashed. So women want to be dominated, bro. You need to know that in the beginning. Don't act like a nice guy. Don't be giving her soft, sweet kisses and trying to touch her softly and ever so gently. They don't like it. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean smashing her brains out, but what I mean is pull her hair, grab her by the throat, instruct her. See, most dudes have sex with women and they say, is that good enough for you? Is that good? Can I do better? How was it? Bro, you will know how it is when you lay it down. So there's going to be moments of being sweet, soft, and then there's going to be moments of being more aggressive with them. But make sure you always pay attention to this. Women want to be dominated by you as a man. Number 5, being traditional just means in this day and age, being a trick and being a simp. So whenever you hear a woman saying, I want a God-fearing man, I want a traditional man, these men want traditional women but don't want to be traditional men. That just means they want you to trick and simp your way to wherever, to the altar. She wants you to do a bunch of stuff that a bunch of other dudes didn't do. That got to hit, by the way. So imagine that. Most dudes' wives have been smashed by a bunch of other dudes that didn't have to do as much as the husband. Does that make any sense? And now that guys are waking up and they can see it, women are openly clowning their husbands. The way women act around their husbands in department stores, anywhere, you could peep disrespect out, right? Does that motivate men to get married? Does that motivate men to want to be in a situation with a chick doing the best that he can? Really? Be traditional like that? Foot the bill for everything? Make her life easier? No. Men want something in return. So they're not painting a good picture of it, okay? Being traditional means that you have to look over everyone in the family, everyone in the situation, but her first. That's what women mean. They want to be taken care of first. They want to know that they're safe. They don't have to worry about anything. Most women flex this like, well, I don't have to do anything. My husband does everything. Okay, but what does he get in return? You see, even with my chick, I didn't have to marry her. She's displaying what I'm looking for on a consistent basis. She's being traditional. I protect her. I guide her. I show her my competence. I lead her through situations. I lead her entirely. We both deserve the treatment that we get. We don't call it being traditional, but that's basically being traditional. Most women are running game on dudes when they're like, I want a traditional man, or men don't act traditional anymore. Women are not traditional anymore. So basically all they mean is accept my bad behavior, accept my garbage, and trick and simp and shut up. And if you don't like it, another man will trick and simp. But not a lot of men are willing to trick and simp nowadays. It's just what they're saying to make themselves feel better about it. But that's a harsh truth. All right, number 6, we're going to close the video out with this one. You control the commitment, not her. But with sex, there needs to be 2 willing participants. Okay, guys. If she's a baddie, bro, if she's hot and you heard something about her or you heard that she had something, would you still want to hit? No. So you're not a willing participant. So whenever you hear dudes say women are the gatekeepers to sex with men that they're not attracted to, really, there needs to be 2 willing participants here. So women ain't in control of nothing. They choose who they want to let smash them or whatever. But if the dude is attractive, if she's sexually attracted to that dude, he really has the power. He can reject her. So women are the gatekeepers to sex. Okay, it kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't, okay? The truth is you control commitment because sex means nothing. 2 people have to be 2 willing participants, right? That are sexually attracted to each other. That doesn't take too much of anything. Just building attraction. When it comes to commitment, being traditional, you have to be a rare man. You have to take care of business. You have to be a well-rounded man. You have to be a seasoned man. Okay? You have to do all of that to then give her commitment. But what if you don't want to give her commitment? Then aren't you in control of your commitment and who you give it to? All right, then, that's a harsh truth right there. See, men need to wake up, and the men that are waking up understand. This ain't about chivalry and this ain't about romance. This is about having things tailor-made to my liking. And if women don't like that, then they're not compatible with me. So that means that I should not be shamed into commitment. I don't need to be shamed into moving in a woman's direction that isn't trying to be on my timing because I'm a man. Now, if you're a male, you can move on her timing. See, I'm always giving you guys options. Like in yesterday's video, it probably would be a good idea for you to double back for some chick that disrespected you if you didn't level up. If you have no intentions on leveling up, go ahead. That's your prerogative. But for men that want to be strong, masculine men, it just does not mix trying to give a chick trying to chase a chick down and be like, please take this commitment. Please, please, I swear it's the best. I'll do anything for you. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. This video was supposed to be something completely different today. But I needed to get this out because dudes don't understand the difference between chivalry and romance. So this was 6 harsh truths about women that men learn too late. Why men are done with chivalry and romance. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.